why do you need BMATs and bunker bases?
Yeah, let me explain that here in a minute once we finish up, and we'll look at the map together, and I can kind of explain why that's important a little bit. Because I used to do the same thing that you did when I first started. I would actually just go to bunker bases and pull all their resources and take it to a bunker base that was literally like, 200 meters forward for the front base. Which is, I found out later, is not a good idea. I'm about 500 hours in this game of just doing Logi.
Yeah, I knew that you didn't want to put everything like right on the front line, because then if it gets taken over, then you're screwed and they get all of it. Oh, holy crap, I don't... That's new.
What's up? What's new?
You just filled it up?
Yeah, do you know how to do that? You want me to show you?
Yeah, that wasn't in the game when I played last.
Oh, okay, so you played a long time ago?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay, so if you get out, press E, and then you can just click the refuel thing up there. I never fill trucks up all the way. I kind of find it, you don't need that much fuel.
Okay.
So do you want to try it out, or do you understand how that works?
No, I saw it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, they have these yellow containers around. You can just grab fuel from now. I'll go fill this up with BMATs, and you can just take this truck after we're done talking. You got all the BMATs. And I'm gonna go somewhere nice, quiet, and secluded for us.
Oh, damn. I need dinner and a movie for this one.
Yes, you do, sir. Yes, you do. All right. So we're looking at where again? Where are you going to take these BMATs?
In Marvin Hollow, the northeast part of that, the town of Mox.
I'm so bad at knowing what any of this is.
So it's like 3 hexes southwest of here.
Oh, I see now. I'm being blind. Okay, Mox. Gotcha. Okay, so they have 600. Okay, so looking at their bunker bases, their most forward bunker base has 4,000 BMATs now. Is that the one you were looking at before with maybe the Logi post?
No, so southeast of that there was just a bunker base, but it just got taken over.
Gotcha.
And so we were trying to reinforce that one, but then it got taken.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, now the next one has too many BMATs in my opinion, because if you get over like 3,000 is way too much, I think. The reason I think that is because when a bunker base is destroyed, you lose all of those materials, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so you don't want to overstock it. We don't want to keep going and taking BMATs there. Like if I were to go take BMATs now, I would probably go take it to like either the relic base or that bunker base by the relic base so they can start to build up those defenses. And people at that 4,000 base right there, they should be using those BMATs right now. Hopefully there's some builders there to just start building defenses up there. That would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, when I came up here, I was going to try to ferry from that 4,000 to the forward one, but it looks like they just lost it.
Gotcha. So in that case, honestly, again, this is just personal preference, and a lot of Logi players might have different opinions, but in that case, you could forward like maybe 1,000 BMATs from that 4,000 to the forward one, and that would be okay. But any more than that, I don't think you want to do that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I was just planning on bringing enough to supply the builders that we're building.
For sure. So
probably like 500 to 1,000 at a time.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, you might as well do like, the 1,500. What you can do is to the north east in Frostmat March. I mean, you won't have to probably do this, but there's a bunker base there that has 4,000 BMATs. You could grab those. Normally, the best thing to do is look for storage depots and seaports, though, that have the materials that you want. So in this case, in this region and close regions, they don't really have it. Let me check. Okay, so something I'll note too, building BMATs doesn't take very long. Like, I don't know if you've ever kind of gone through that process.
Way long time ago.
Okay, yep. It does not take long to like get the salvage and do BMATs. One of the best places you could do, like if tonight's your main goal is to supply that area with BMATs and maybe help them build, look at Foxcatcher to the right hex. which is down like, oh, it's like almost directly like east of Mox a little southeast. It has the hammer there. It's in hex of Weathered Expanse, Foxcatcher in the south.
Oh yeah, I see it. That's a refinery.
Yep, so that's a refinery. So what you could do, and what's easy to do, is you see those white salvage mines that are right next to it, right next to the hammer?
Yeah.
You can use a Logi
Yeah,
truck.
those weren't there before.
Yep, so those gather salvage. It's the things that are at like where you used to have to go to those screws on the map and you have to use to hit a hammer, you know, and get salvage. Now there's salvage mines where all you have to do is pull up a truck and it tells you how much is in there. So right now there's 1,300. So you could almost fill up a whole Logi truck. All you have to do is go to that refinery that's like right next to it, like a block away, start refining the B mats, and then you could just keep using your Logi truck and going back and forth between those mines and that refinery, and you'd get a ton of B mats. And then you can travel the Mox with those newly made B mats.
That's so much better than before.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I started in like War 80 something, like 85 maybe a little sooner than that. But yeah, all this stuff was here, so I guess I don't know the bad times. But yeah, Foxcatcher always has like an excess amount of B mats for sure. I think it's because it's those two salvage mines that are right next to it. So, but what I can do for you right now is give you this truck. It has 1,500 B mats. You can drive down that way. You can use the same Logi truck and go to Foxcatcher and just do the process that I just talked to you about.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I actually bought the game when it released.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I think I played like, 2 or 3 wars between then and now.
Okay.
And I haven't played that much. I might try to look for a group on Discord that actually plays, because I've never been with a group before.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about doing the Logi thing, pretty much nowadays, I don't know how it was back then, but pretty much nowadays, there's a regiment for every like specific thing to do. So it's like if you want to do Logi, you can join FMAT, which is kind of what I'm in. They do a lot of group Logi. I like to do some solo most of the time. But you can find a regiment group if you want to do mainly like artillery work, or if you want to do stuff with tanks or infantry or partisan, or if you want to do like special ops. There's specific regiments now that do all of that.
Okay. Is there a good way to find them?
The Discord. The Discord is probably the best way. You know, the Foxhole Discord? I think you can actually click. Before. Yeah, you can actually click on it right now. I'm pretty sure if you press escape, is it there? Yeah. Yep. If you press escape, it'll take you right to it. Then there's a section just specifically for regiments and stuff. I would just sift through it. Because this is kind of a global game too, you might want to try and look for people that mainly play around your same time and, speak your language, obviously, things like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the update.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Quick. That's probably a really quick lesson. There's probably a lot more that's changed. If you were surprised by the fuel tank thing, then I'm sure a lot more has changed that I have not gone over. But you'll learn along the way, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So there were like missile silos and different things.
I mean, I would not even get into that right now. Maybe just focus on this basic stuff.
Yeah, that's like endgame, I'm sure.
Yeah, the facility stuff is just brand new, a war ago. So the 1.0 update. So I can't even wrap my head around it right now. I'm going to wait like 2 or 3 wars, have somebody else figure it out, and then have them teach me, because it just seems way too complicated. So,
yeah.
All right, I'll give you this truck. You can head down and do whatever actions you were going to do.
Alrighty.
Best of luck to you, sir.
It.
Yeah, take care. I don't know if I'm going to make this a series or what I'm going to do. Do something maybe with training Logi players and whatnot. It's kind of fun. Kind of like I mentioned in my first episode of it, I guess. I don't like doing it all the time, just because it takes away kind of my gameplay time, and it gets exhausting if I were to get on every time and just chat with somebody for 30, 45 minutes. I get drained by that. So I'll look into see what I kind of want to do with this training. I like it, and I like it as episodes because it's, again, me just talking out my thought process. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. Cheers.